What's up? What's up? What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Let's double check, make sure. Hope y'all had a great weekend. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Test.
All right, welcome, family. If you are looking for a group of people going in the same direction you're going in, make sure y'all tap into the Boss4What community on Telegram. The link is in the description. And if you want right now, 250% trading credit on your first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to the broker I trust is below. Usually it's 100. Right now, as the recording of this video, is 250%. So that's a good look. Matter of fact, let me show y'all what that looks like.
Just so you guys know what this looks like, this is what it is. If you deposit $250,
so
800.
Turn that down. If you deposit $250 with the 250% bonus, that gives you an extra $625, which means that you will be trading with $875. If you deposit $500, you'll be trading with $1,750. If you deposit $1,000, you'll be trading with $3,500. And if you deposit $2,000, you'll be trading with $7,000. And I believe it goes up to $5,000. So you can actually deposit $5,000 and have all of that money to trade with. All right. So with that being said, let me go ahead and finish setting up. And then we can look at these charts. If you're on a live right now, go ahead and drop where you tuning in from, where you either found me from, or if you just found me on YouTube, what state you're tuning in from. I am here in Georgia right now. What about y'all? What y'all doing? All right. So nobody? Nobody wants to share? Okay. You know what? Y'all didn't even see that, huh? Let me show you real quick. This is what I was talking about earlier. Right now, my broker is giving out a 250% trading bonus. So this is what it looks like depending on how much you deposit. So if you deposit $250, you get $875 to trade. If you deposit $500, you'll get $1,750 to trade with. If you deposit $1,000, you'll get $3,500 to trade with. And if you deposit $2,000, then you will get $7,000 to trade with. All right, so that's what I was trying to show earlier, but I didn't realize that it wasn't showing on the screen. And let's see if we can go ahead and continue our streak. We are 3 for 3 right now, I believe. So let's see if we can go ahead and finish or continue our winning streak since we're doing so well. All right, let me share with y'all what we got going on. All right. Y'all should be able to see the chart right now. Y'all can see yesterday's. Grabbed some liquidity, came down. TP1 smacked And now we over here to today. So we got take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3. If you actually want to participate and learn this strategy absolutely free, all you have to do is join the Boss4What Telegram group and deposit some money in the broker that we use. And then you can learn how to do this setup as well and kind of trade with us in the mornings. We also have another aspect to our group, which is a PAM account. And if you don't know what a PAM account is, that is personal asset money manager. Basically, every trade that I take, AI on the back end automatically copies that trade to your account. So it's kind of like a signals group or copy trading, but you're copying my trades directly. So I've been in the industry going on 2.5 years, going on 3 years in February. And I've made over $500,000 just trading, no courses, no signals, no mentorships, no none of that. I just put my head down and I traded. Now I am here, 2026, looking to educate you guys, or at least allow you guys to make money while you learn with, the PAM account setup that we have, or, I could teach you a strategy or two that you can implement into your own trading if you want to manually trade. So that's kind of who I am, where I come from in this trading space. That's probably why a lot of you guys never heard of me, because I just put my head down and traded. I wasn't trying to do all the other stuff, affiliate stuff and all of that. I just focused 100% on trading and got my money. And then I came into the industry. It's a lot of people, they make a majority of their money from teaching. So there's nothing wrong with teaching and making money, or making money from your teachings, but a lot of people is faking and saying that the money that they make comes from trading, but it doesn't. It actually comes from teaching trading. So make sure if you're following somebody that they have made the money from actually doing the thing and not just making money from selling the course. Okay. So all we're doing is waiting on this to break out of one of two sides, the top or the bottom. This is some old stuff. I can delete this stuff. And I'll let you know when we take the trade if you want to follow along. This is I'll say 80% win rate. So you're not going to win every trade. However, you need to learn how to manage the risk and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, something real simple, real easy. If you learn this strategy, you'll understand it's going to teach you where to get in, when to get in, where to get out, where to set your take profits, and all of that. And all of it is specific. It's not for guessing. It's not up for perspective or debate. Like some of these strategies, people will say, hey, Mark, look at your mentors charts and it looks something like this. And you're like, well, I didn't get that high and that low. You got a different high and low than I did. Your high and low might be right here, something like that. So that's kind of like what I'm talking about. A lot of people teach things are up to perspective. It's not necessarily grained in stone. I'm going to teach you something that's grained in stone because it's time-based. It's time-based and it's candle-based. It's not necessarily area-based, zone-based, So if I tell you, hey, put a box on this, and when it breaks out of this box, go for the buy or go for the sell, and wait for step 1, step 2, step 3. That's how I'm going to teach you. So exactly, because this time, 3:20 a.m. is going to be 3:20 a.m. everywhere in the world. Obviously, if you're in a different time zone, it's going to be a different time, but it's going to be the same candle because we're just going to convert that 3:20 Eastern Standard Time to your standard time. So it's still going to be this same exact candle. That's what I'm saying. So there's no way for you to actually get this wrong. So this strategy is going to give you that literal 1 + 1 is 2. And what I mean by that is 1 + 1 is 2 on your calculator, and 1 + 1 is 2 on my calculator. We don't have to worry about, what numbers equal 4, because that could be 2 and 2. That could be 2 + 1 + 1. Like, there's multiple different ways to get 4 when you're talking about math. So I hope y'all understand what I'm saying, because I've had a lot of people come to me and they say, oh, well, I don't know how to mark up my zones, or they know how to mark up the zones. It's just not the same zones that somebody else is calling out. And that's where the confusion comes in. So we're still going. We're still watching. It's not really doing too much right now. Let's see if we see anything below or above these areas. Got some lows down here that probably needs to be taken. If you know anything, I mean, this is a big consolidation area. I am more of a swing trader, but every now and then I'll get in here and do some scalping. But I have the patience, and I would suggest you to have the patience as well, because even if you're a scalper, you still have to wait for the setup. And if you get trigger happy and just start jumping into trades, it might not work out too good for you long term. So right now, all we're doing is just waiting, but you can see that there's liquidity here and liquidity here. Just because those lows are untouched. And even if you bring this one over, you see that it kind of lines up with this one. So it will be grabbing these lows. And if it's going to grab these lows, then why not grab this one? And then you see this big fair value gap right here. Anyway, that got tapped into a little bit, but not quite 50%. And that 50% lines up with our take profit 3. So this is just more confirmation for if it does break lower. And yeah, that's what that looks like on the hour chart. 15 minute, it's a little fair value gap up here that it could go into if it breaks up. This is old. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. You don't need that. So I'm just looking at different things above and below, just to kind of validate whatever direction it goes. You kind of have to just be ready for whatever direction it's going to go in, because we don't want to predict the market. We just want to react to what it's showing us that it wants to do. So at 10 o'clock, whether we take profit or not, I'm going to be jumping off. You guys are free to follow along to see. I will be posting inside of our Telegram group if it hits take profit 1, 2, or 3, or stop loss. But at 10, I got some things to do, so I won't be available. For those that are just now tuning in, if you're looking for a group of people going in the same direction you're going in, make sure y'all tap into the Boss4What community on the description. And if you want 100% trading credit on your first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to the Forex Broker I trust is below. But right now they're not doing 100%. They're actually doing 250%. Okay, so if you're watching this as the recording of this video on the 19th, January 19th, 2026, 9:45 a.m., they are doing 250% trading bonus credit. Okay. So what that looks like is if you deposit $250, you'll actually be trading with $875. The minimum is $250. So you have to deposit at least $250. If you deposit $500, you're trading, what you'll be able to trade with is $1750. If you deposit 1,000, you can trade with 3,500. And if you deposit 2,000, then you'll be trading with $7,000. All right, so what can that do for your trading? And we got same day withdrawals. So no problem, no problem. All right, so right now it's tiptoeing. Y'all know Mondays is kind of slow. Anyway, I think Mondays is kind of like one of those. Sometime it'll do what it need to do, and then sometimes it's just take its time. This weekend, I had a robotics competition to go to. My son is in robotics, and his team actually brought home a trophy. So they should be going to state, right?
Yeah.
They should be going to state. The opportunities that we did not have when we were younger. Our robotics was taken apart and fixing the VCR and stuff like that. So yeah, he had a robotic competition where they have to build the robot, they have to program the robot, and then they have to challenge other robots at the competition. It's a nice little experience. So that opens up all kind of stuff for him when he gets older, because it's something that he actually enjoys, not something that we just put him in. So Elon, if you're watching this, you know, we got somebody that want to work on them robots you got going on over there. He's 13 right now. He can give you all that perspective from the kid bots. Most definitely. Boss4What bots. You need some Boss4What bots. I told him he need to learn how to go ahead and code a bot so he can have it clean the room and stuff. Then he can eliminate that. They got to get smart with it. You don't want to clean your room? Create something that'll clean your room for you. Come on now. He actually was doing karate too, so yeah, he killed it. He got a bunch of trophies for karate. A bunch of trophies. He retired. Got about 10 more minutes, y'all. If it doesn't break out, we're gonna call it a day. And this either can be a no trade day for you, or it could be a, take it later trade. Let's see what the actual stuff is looking like over here. US, you ain't got really no momentum over here on the US. Yeah, it's all the way down here. And if you guys didn't check the calendar this morning, this is what's on the calendar. Nothing's going on today. Tomorrow we got a little something. Wednesday got a nice amount of news for US and EA. Thursday a little something, and then Friday. Got a nice amount of stuff going on Friday. So yeah. That's what we looking like. I don't know if you were on earlier, but we did call out this value gap up here. And if you can see, we are looking at, turn that down a little bit. 50% is here. And then, you know, we got some lows down here that need to be taken. Lows, 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 lows. All of these right here. Well, really these two, because this one kind of already been taken by this one. This is the lowest one, really. Kind of lines up with take profit one on that end. On the hour, we still got this gap over here too. But y'all see this big old consolidation area right here. Some choppy stuff for day traders or swing traders. But since we are using US30 to scalp, we kind of didn't experience that choppiness that everybody else did. We were able to kind of get in and get out and still take profits. Okay. It's really just consolidating for the most part. What y'all do this weekend? Why this black box right here? Got about 6 minutes. 6 minutes. If you're looking for a group of people that's going in the same direction, community on Telegram, the link is in the description. And if you want 250% trading credit on your first deposit and same day withdrawals, the link to the Forex Broker I trust is below. Usually it's 100% trading credit. Right now it's 250%. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm sure it's a temporary thing because normally it's 100% trading credit. So this might be a MLK thing or something. I don't know. Not 100% sure. I just got the email yesterday and I just wanted to let y'all know so that you can make the proper adjustments. This is for manually trading only. It's not for the PAM account. So this does not contribute to if you are looking to put money in the PAM. And for those that don't know, we have a PAM account as well as a, I don't want to call it a signals group because it's not really signals, more like a trade with me type of thing, where I actually show you guys how to do this setup right here on US30 and scalp it. And or the PAM is just your account copying my account automatically using AI on the back end. So you don't have to worry about me putting in a signal inside of a Telegram group, and then you have to copy the entry, you have to copy the take profit, you have to copy the stop loss at 3 o'clock in the morning. You don't have to do that. And then you probably miss out on the trade because you got to do all of that. Usually when people call signals, they're not necessarily pending orders. They're kind of like market execution. So as soon as they call it, they already entered the trade. They're giving you the numbers afterwards. That's how they have the numbers. That's how they have the stop loss and all of that. They're not just coming in and saying, okay, I think I'm going to get in right here. Let me get this number. Let me get this number. Let me get this take profit. No, they actually jump in first, which means that they're already in. So when it start moving, because we all know that this thing moves 24/7, it doesn't just stop moving. That means price is moving. So they could be in profit, they could be in drawdown, you know, but most importantly, it's moving. And they're giving you the numbers afterwards. So they have to come in here and figure out what the numbers is first. And then they have to copy them over and send them into the Telegram group. And then you have to see them and then copy them into your MetaTrader or, you know, whatever you're using. We actually do have MetaTrader 5 over here too. I know people was asking about that. All these other platforms have their own trading platform, which is cool to a certain extent. If you know what I'm saying. We had this conversation last time about A book and B book brokers. So if you got your own platform, what do you control? I'll let y'all think about that. But yeah, we don't do that. Basically, once you get into a trade, the AI on the back end automatically copies everything for you. So you could still be asleep, slobbing, snoring 3 o'clock in the morning and wake up to money. Or you could join their group and try to type in everything accurately without up. All right, we got about 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. It's stuck right here in the middle. For those that are in the group, you should have this set up already. I mean, you can still hold it until there's no specific time, but maybe 11 o'clock. If it doesn't, just kind of hang it up. No trade day today. And that's okay. If it happens before then, if it doesn't, do the same thing tomorrow. You have a strategic setup, a process, a surgical process. You know, in the surgery, they actually tell you exactly what you need to do. That's what this is. It's a process. It's a surgical type of process. All right, y'all. 10 o'clock is here. I'm going to go ahead and jump off. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. I'm still going to watch this and see if it play out inside the group. I will drop to see if it hits take profit 1, 2, or 3. And I'll let y'all know which way we come in, because we're not in any buys or sells as of right now. It's still kind of just consolidating. We're waiting on it to break out to one of these areas, and then we're going to take the trade. If you want to learn this strategy, tap into the Telegram link or the Telegram group. The link is in the description. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Peace.